Afternoon. So first of all, it took 20 minutes for me to even get into the game. So done an update, then it copied the update, would you believe? The new map tour machine is £9.50 to buy, no discount whatsoever. Is it worth buying it? Well, I usually buy all the maps anyway, even if I think it's worth it or not. I like to do, muck around with the maps. So there's £10 going to the game. Now the problem which I think with any game developer is they do tend to rip you off a little bit, because if you've got free versions of the game, such like I do, I have it on PC, I have it on PlayStation 5, well it's actually PlayStation 4, but it's installed on the PlayStation 5, plus I have it on Xbox. If I want to download the map, the new map, on all three computer and consoles, that is costing me £30. £30. And I think that's a bit of a rip-off. I think they should allow you to download the update on all platforms that you've got, whether it be PC, Xbox or PlayStation. So yeah, I think, like, if you've got PlayStation, Xbox and PC and you want to download that map on all of them, that's £30. I think developers should allow you to download the new content for whatever amount of computers or PCs, like, consoles you've got, for one price. One price, not two or three, but one. So we're going to give the new map a go. Didn't plan to come on here today, but I thought I'd give it a little go. Fuck it, I'm not staying on too long. I might go on to Red Dead Redemption later. I haven't been on Red Dead for a couple of days actually, because I've been too tired to play any gaming. But as you know, I've got a shitload of games backed up.
To wheel might, myths and monsters, from Roland's doorstep to yours.
Alright, well, we'll chat later. But first, let me stick the big man's podcast on.
Welcome, weary traveller, to Tornasheen. I'm Laird of the estate, Roderick Rowan, but you can call me Roddy.
This bit looks a bit like one of the other
There's
maps.
so much for me to share. They say a picture tells 1,000 words. Then a good view surely says a million more.
Right, so I think that might be a house there. I don't know. Looks a very small map for what we're getting for £10. Looks very small. This just reminds me of the I think it's the African map with the tiger. So they kind of like just mucked around with a few map settings to make it look more Scottish by adding the castles and shit. haven't. They never tempted me. I mean, I ain't got enough cash. No, I ain't got enough cash for a fucking tent. Normally what I try to do, if I had someone on here with me, like I used to years ago, we'd open all the houses up before we even do any hunting. Because I'm on my own, it's going to take a little bit of time to do. We've got a house down there. House down there, which is probably the castle. Yeah, this is quite a small map for Scotland. I think they kind of ripped us off in one way. £10 for a small map like this. I know they've got to make their money somehow, but it's fucking ridiculous, to be honest with you. Yeah, right, so like, you know, although it looks very small, and some people will say that is quite a large map, if you compare this to some of the other maps, some of the other maps are like a lot bigger than this one. And I've heard 2 animals so far. Not seen one, but heard them. Is it going to be like every other map that I play, that it's very hard to find any animals at all? No, at least with what is it called? Silver Ridge, there's always animals that you do tend to find. Well, on some of these newer maps, it seems like, for me anyway, near impossible if I can find any animals. Some people say, oh, because you're running, you know, you're not creeping about like you're supposed to, you know, not like a real hunter does. Well, you know, like, it wouldn't be so bad if I could see the animals. So, like, you know, how the hell can they be fleeing? I'm not even near any animals. If I was like 100 metres away and I could see them, they flee, then yeah, I can understand that, but this is a bit of a piss take, really. American mink. It's not even pointing down. You know, it'd be nice if you could like find a track like this and it actually registers straight away, kind of thing. I can't see any animals being over here, apart from maybe the odd mink trail. Actually, if they come across the bridge. trophy really, don't it? Kitchen. God, I could have done better graphics on the fucking food. I know we don't need the food, but you know, come on. Graphics look really bland, really blur. You know, like. I was supposed to get a new shotgun or something, aren't we, as well? I don't know what rifle that is. This looks like, yeah, I can't get past there. No, they don't even look realistic. The animals look more realistic than these fucking things. That's just like, oh, let's just put this shit down, you know. We ain't gonna worry about that. You know, people would like, you know, to see proper detail. Like, the clock looks better than the fucking fruit and veg. Again, the radio looks better than the fucking fruit and veg, but still a bit blocky. So we've got to travel all the way up here, 3rd floor, just to sleep in this room. So where's the... So the gun room is on the ground floor. Yeah, gun room's on the ground floor. Well, if we want to go and sleep, we've got to go up all the way to the top. No, they're going to put a fucking castle in. Let us explore it as well. Oh, this fucking camera shit. Yeah, you be quiet, it's not time for your food yet. Oh, billiard room. Look, the billiards look better than the fucking fruit and veg, man. How many stories is there? We've had to come all the way up here. To expect this. Storage room. I've not seen one animal yet. Heard them, but not seen them. Just like every other map. Apart from like Silver Ridge and Yukon. Alright, I'll see what's working on the PC. The stream. Game sets private. I'll be bloody what's the name? Live streaming it. Don't like Google keeps like opening new pages all the time. as I say, like, if you got 3 versions of the game, like one on PC, one on Xbox, and one on PlayStation, I think that's a bit of a piss take. You have to pay it 3 times over. They should do it so that, you know, you pay it just for one price. Now, and if you've got 3 different accounts, they can do it so it registers under your IP address or something, or your email. So, you know, 30 quid for the same map on 3 consoles is fucking ridiculous price, man. And the only reason I've got it 3 times is that I don't really play it on Xbox anymore. I play it on PlayStation. I first started playing this on PC. So if my, let's say my Xbox suddenly died on me, yeah? Not me, but say the PlayStation died on me. And I wanted to carry on playing the map. Thing is, I don't even recall if this is like cross-platform. So like PC players can play with like Xbox or PlayStation. Now these links are going to be bastards behind it as well. Yeah, so I don't know if they made this cross-platform. So like, you know, if I'm playing on PlayStation and PlayStation dies on me, yeah, and I want to continue playing it, why the hell should I have to pay another £10 to download the map again? Now why can't I download the one map for one price for all 3 consoles? Well, Xbox, PlayStation, PC. I'm not seeing one animal yet. I've heard them, but not seen them. Now the thing is, right, with this game, although they brought the feeders out, you can't even put the fucking feeders down in half the locations, because like half the locations are like slanted, you know, like you've got slanted hills, or you know, like on the mountains and shit, you know, very rocky, and you can't even put them down. So I think that's a waste of money. Can't put a tent down because I ain't even got a tent there. I ain't got enough money to buy another tent yet. Like some of you might say, oh, you know, you don't have to download the map, you know, it's player's choice. Yeah, I know, it's player's choice, but fuck me, man, I've not seen one animal in here yet. Right, you can hear them. Pheasants. By the time you get there, that pheasant will no doubtly fly away. No, I don't even bother watching other people's YouTube channels now. I watched Ron's last night, just for the sake of watching it for a little bit. He done a video showing the Scottish mate. And I'm thinking, well, is it worth buying it, you know? That's the class I've just been to. So where the fuck am I? And be heading that direction. Pleasure. No, I wouldn't mind playing the game a lot more if I was able to fucking find something to shoot, you know, kind of thing. Just ain't finding shit, man. But the other thing is, when they started doing all these updates here, they've done it so that, you know, animals can hear you from like 300 metres now, you know. Which I think is like fucking ridiculous, because like, even a proper hunter wouldn't get detected 300 metres away. See, how can that fucking detect me from up here, man? Well, there's an animal sitting there then. It's just a fucking rock. No, no, I thought that was an animal. I thought that was a deer. It's just a fucking log. No, I used to watch a lot of videos of people playing this, but what spoiled it for me to watch them was like when you had like, you know, certain people playing the map and just like slaughtering it, you know, kind of thing. And when I know people play the game they want to play, you know, the way they want to play it, fair enough, but I just can't be hassled and sit and watch people grinding, you know, the way they grind. You know, jumping from one fucking location to another, to another, to another. You know, just shooting all the fucking high ranking animals they can find. I play the game the way I want to play the game. You know, some people say, oh, you're doing it all wrong, that's why you're not seeing the animals. Oh, no, if I could fucking see the animals, I wouldn't moan so much, you know, but I'm not seeing fucking shit. I'm hearing them, but I'm not seeing them. Let's turn my heater off. It's fucking cold down here again in the UK. Can't even get on rocks much nowadays. Takes forever. I'm not even seeing one fucking deer. Fucking dog jumps in the water thinking that, hey, there's animals beside you, but it's not, it's just the dog being a fucking dick. Yeah, I know I can take the dog off, but so I've got to go all the way back over there just to go here. Tighten that house up. Seriously though, every map I play nowadays, I'm not seeing shit. No animals at all. I don't know they lowered the animal species on each map. I don't see fuck all. You know, when you're spending £10 out for a fucking map, man, you know, surely you should be able to see at least a couple of animals. And you're not. No, it's supposed to have done a load of updates, patches. My dog's always fucking stuck behind. very rarely I'll get my dog kind of like stuck beside me. When he is beside me, he makes a fucking noise. You know, some of you might say, hey, you complain that there's nothing there, but you say that you don't usually hunt until like, so it's not even selecting. It's not doing that. No, why would I have an old cemetery out in the middle of nowhere? Oh, rifle. Why can't I pick up the rifle? Why can't I pick up any of this shit? Oh, surely you would be able to pick up a rifle, man. You know, it looks like a fucking 1900s. Yeah, you can't really class that as an Easter egg, can you, really? You can't pick it up. A spade. What's a spade there for? You know, is it kind of like... a coin tree? What is the purpose of some of this shit, man? I know it's just alright, you know, well, it's more decorative, but come on, you know, unless you could like pick up the coins and use the coins to buy something in the game. It's pointless, isn't it, really? Who the hell thought about, oh, let's stick a tree in there with some coins stuck to it, you know? How about sticking an old-fashioned gun in there? Teasing the players that they think they can take it, but they can't. Bullshit. No, I used to love playing this game, but now I don't really like it as much because there's still so many fucking... This is what I don't understand, right? They would bring out a new map and do a few bug updates, but that's it. If they want people to play the game a lot more, then they should really concentrate in trying to repair, like, you know, a good 90% of the bugs before bringing out new maps. So I think, you know, just doing maps that people do want, you know, I want new maps, yeah, of course I do. It's taken them fucking long enough to bring out an English map, although it's based in Scotland. But I'd rather see the bugs being fixed than bringing out more maps all the time. So I've been on in like 20 minutes and not seen one fucking animal. Not one. I've heard them, but not seen any. I've heard more mink than any other animal at the moment. I've heard pig, the wild boar. But that's it. 2 animals I've heard. No, 3 if you could call a duck or a goose an animal. But I've not heard or seen any. Well, I've had track of like, you know, roe deer, but I've not seen it or heard it. You know, you might say, well, it ain't, you know, look, Peter's bought out guides. You don't really want to keep going back to these people's guides because the guides may just work for them, not for the other players. Like, you know, I've watched guides and like, you know, videos on where people have been shooting like, you know, big rated animals like gold and diamonds and shit like that. And I've gone to those locations approximately around about the same time, day, night, you know, the same area. Not seen one fucking animal there. I think like a lot of these are more kind of random than anything else. The thing is with these critters, now these critters are so fucking small, they can hide in like a bush like that and you ain't gonna see them. Now, where's all the fucking wild boar? Where's all the fucking deer and whatnot? Where's the mountain goat? There's no mountain goats here. No, so like, if you want to buy and download the map, that's up to you, but I think a lot of these maps are pointless, to be honest with you. There ain't really many new species, is there really? No, if they brought out like a iguana location or what's that other place? What they based on Anaconda movie? The Amazon. Fuck me, you get more probably enjoyment out of Amazon. I probably might get more enjoyment out of Amazon, and I can't even pronounce that. I'll probably get more enjoyment out of Amazon kind of map than like, you know, than anything else. Because you got like fucking giant snakes in the Amazon, you got like leopards, I don't know if you got deer or not in there, but there's fucking nothing, man. Been on here like half an hour and not seen one animal. Not one. No, just seeing one and not shooting it, you know, would have been kind of okay, I suppose, but I've seen nothing. He's probably in that fucking brush up there. I don't think we got any callers for this shit. Let's see what callers we got in here. Can't even remember who's the fucking caller, to be honest with you. So we got follow deer, red deer, second deer, red fox, wild boar, Wigan and roe deer. So it's more deer than anything. Why put mink and other smaller animals in there if there's no callers for them? That's another thing I don't understand, man. If there's badgers and minks in here, why do they not put callers in them? Yeah, flee before I fucking get to see you, you motherfucker. I just don't understand why they put this shit in and you can't even do nothing with them. No, if you're gonna have that house, at least fucking put a bed in there that you can sleep on. Come off it. Who knows anyone who plays a fucking banjo in Scotland? So you've got to go to a fireplace to claim a location. Where's all the flags I used to do? Now you can get access to it, because this wasn't here just now. You couldn't even sleep on the bed until like you claimed it, which I can understand. You know, you've got to claim the place before you can access after shit. But so we've been around this whole circle and we've not seen one animal, not one. Heard a few, but not seen any. Because I don't have any tents, because I ain't got enough money to buy the tents. I've got to go back there, just to travel to that lake to the right. And then once we get to that lake, I'm calling it quits. And I can't see why I should play the game if I'm not seeing no fucking animals anyway. You know, I'm not saying I won't play the game anymore, but you know, I think it's a waste of £10 at the moment. Even that map with the tigers on, I don't even see no tigers on anymore. I thought I got a bug map, mate. I'll see if you've got a bug map. So I'm not seeing shit on here. You know, I really don't give a shit what level it is, as long as I can see something. Oh, there's one. Look, we've actually seen an animal. First animal I've seen in over half an hour. So what's happened? What's happened to my fucking character? Shit, I don't have a scope on this one. Don't have a scope on half of them. Fucking gone now. What the bollocks, man. That fucking deer's gone. Oh, hang on, we've got a small one now. Oh, there he is. Fucking hell, there's a herd of them over there. put you on that. Definitely get him, I think. Oh, hang on, it popped up. First time we've seen some deer in over half an hour. Probably like about 35-40 minutes, something like that, maybe. Let me tell you exactly. Go to PC. "57 minutes. It took me 57 minutes to find and spot some animals. So that's what I mean. Like, I think what they've done is that they load the number. I'm sure they load the fucking number on animals on each map. But it shouldn't be that difficult to find animals, man. Surely. See the dog glitched out there. So that's the thing they need to be doing. Fixing the fucking glitches. The bugs. They don't seem to be doing the fucking job. They might fix a few, but do they really test it every time to see if the bug stopped bugging out? No, we actually got him anyway. One bad looking animal actually. Wrong bullet. I knew that happened, wrong bullet. They could have run all the way from down there to up here when it's a fucking jaw hit. If that took half his fucking jaw out, he wouldn't be able to run that quick. Come on, get the right rifle out. But it's not been in old weapons now. We got a second one down. Only a trivial one, but it's another fucking animal. Two animals in an hour. I think it's bullshit. So yeah, if you download this map, it might take you quite a while to find any animals. It's taken me an hour just to find 2 deer. 2 deers, and that is on the lot, like, you know, on an hour exactly. So, oh, we've seen animals, we've heard animals. Well, no, we've not even seen any animals. We've heard them, like the mink. I don't think we got him. Fucking heard of them over there. Fucking pack of them. I don't think we even hit one of them. Well, his blood spatter, but don't mean that we killed any. I think I seen one, but did we kill more than one? Are these badgers? So, badger. Got a fan in cash for it though. Get any others? I think so. No. That left a fucking big blood spatter for just one badger though. So it looks like this area might be good for badgers. We're not getting no feed zones or anything from them. So you download this map, you know, like it's going to take about 20 minutes because you've got to download it, which takes 8 minutes. Then you'll download, well, it downloads it, then it does the update, which is another 8 to 10 minutes. So you're talking about 18 minutes in total. It took me 18 minutes in total. Plus you've got to purchase it anyway as well. So I'm not even putting any feeders down on things. So I don't think it's worth it to go and shoot at the moment. Need to like open up all the locations. To figure out where everything is really. I can't understand why there's nothing around these fucking lakes, man. I'm sure they fucking depopulated like a lot of animals on these maps. What I mean by that is that they've lowered them. Seen on Silver Ridge there used to be a shitload of animals I'd see every fucking place I go to. Now you don't even see them anywhere. On that one where you got the Bengal tigers, I'm not even seeing one tiger on there. You know, originally when I downloaded it I didn't see nothing on there, but then I started seeing them. I took out a level 7 legendary, but it wasn't a rare one, I think. So where's these ducks at you can hear? Well, they put ambience fucking shit in here. Which I can't understand why they put ambience shit in. No, if it's a duck that you can't hunt, why put the duck ambience in if you can't hunt it? Not going to get one from here. Too far away. Just wasting ammo. Might be a house. Might be. Don't know. As I say, I don't even bother watching videos on anyone's channel now for this game or Way the Hunter. You ain't gonna. The only videos I watch now is like the fun ones for Red Dead Redemption 2. So I did download that on PC about a week or so ago. So I could download mods and just fuck around with mods, you know, and have like a little laugh. I don't think they've actually got mods for the PlayStation 5 version of Red Dead Redemption 2. Tell me, come all the way up and it's just a viewpoint. I think it's just a viewpoint. I'm not seeing nothing that resembles a house or anything. Yeah, it's just a fucking viewpoint, isn't it? Really, you could do with a tent up here. Well, it's not really a viewpoint. I suppose you had a tent, it'd be an ideal trailer. Something up here, but no, it's got a nice overview look there. See, this is one thing I've always said to you. If they can bring out fucking maps, you know, DLCs with rifles and shit like that, why can't they just bring out a fucking DLC where if you ain't got enough cash, like I've only got 18,000, yeah, not really enough to buy a tent. Now why can't I just fucking bring a DLC out so you can buy like for $4.99, you know, £500,000 credits or something, you know. It takes forever to fucking find an animal to shoot it, to get any credits. So in that way I could fucking buy a shitload of tents and put them everywhere. Well, we'll head over to this one. And that's definitely going to be it for the day. And I'll probably be on here about an hour and 20 minutes. Don't even know what I'm going to have for dinner yet today. Probably some junk food, potato chips and cheese and ham. See what I mean? There's fucking no animals anywhere. Where are they all? That's body of rock, yeah. Got woodcock down there. I know it takes time to fucking find animals and track animals, you know. What was that? I think that's a mink. Just running there then. Sure that's a minx. Could be wrong. See, if I was going to be like a developer making a game like this year, and you're going to put like a caller in it, I'll make sure that every single animal in this game had a caller. if you put the electronic cord down, you ain't got the minks in it. You ain't got the other type of animals in it. No, you got the deer, you got the wild boar, but you ain't got the minks. Yeah. And the, I think not the beaver, the mother fucking small animal. Probably too far away. Fucking bastard! Fucking hate shooting birds. Can never shoot them. The only ones I can get normally is the what are they called? The ones on fucking, I can't even remember what they're called now. The turkeys. That's the only ones I can seem to hit. It's the turkeys. No, there's no way you're gonna hit that with a fucking shitty 2-2 from you. Going the wrong way. Going that way. I prefer doing fucking hunting on Red Dead Redemption. At least you've fucking seen animals on there. You know, like 99.5% of the time. You shoot at anything you see whenever you want to fucking shoot them, and not like this fucking game. Will I play it, you might say? Well, because I fucking bought the damn thing. You know, downloaded every I say every DLC, every map and weapon DLC. The only ones I've not downloaded is like, you know, the spaceship, where you can customise your weapons and stuff like that. That I'm not even bothered with. You know, all this open land and there's not one fucking animal around anywhere. Not one. Oh, the other one on here is a badger. That's what I was trying to think of, the badger. We killed a badger and we killed a few deer. Gee whiz. Out of over an hour and a half. 3 animals we've killed. I think that's appalling, really. So not getting enough animals on here. I know, like, you know, if you went out hunting in real life, I'll guarantee you'll probably see more animals than you would on this fucking game. You've got a wild boar over here. But I've not seen or heard one wild boar yet. Oh, hang on. No, ain't it? That's a follow deer. But I think we already had one of those. I'm hoping this is going to be a house location. Own it up and then call it. So I'll be honest with you, I'm not really enjoying this map at the moment because I'm not seeing shit. Even when I do find another shit, I only usually get lucky to probably shoot 1 or 2 animals. If that, you know, if there's like a bunch of them. But if I was to, like, you know, shoot 1 or 2 out of like a bunch of like 10 or 15, then I'm happy with that, you know, kind of thing. At least that way I'm not like blinding like some of the other people do. And yeah, I know I said, like, you know, people play the game they want to play. Fair enough, but I don't think grinding is the right way of doing it, because you wouldn't see a real hunter game around every every location where there might be a bear around like 5 fucking spots, and he's going to go around shooting a bear at every single shot, you know, every single spot. I know it's just a game, but fuck me, man, you know. I think that spoils the game, really. Now, I play the game I want to play, you know, the way I want to play it. And I suppose the other people want to play it the way they want to play it, but I think grinding in games like just being fucking pointless and greedy, you know, kind of thing. And how people can find the, you know, like the what is it called? The great one. That quick when it ain't even been out that long is like beyond me, you know, kind of thing. I know some people get the game possibly a few days, maybe a week early. And for them to find a great one that quick, they must be on it fucking like 24/7, you know, kind of thing. We've still got 2.6 kilometres to go, fucking hell. Should have got the fucking ATV out. And yeah, I can be a moany fucker sometimes. You know, you take me as you take me. If you don't like it, then fuck it. I don't give a shit. But I think, you know, putting a few more fucking animals on the map wouldn't really, you know, update the population a bit more. This is total bullshit to me. I think we found one type of deer, which I think was the follow deer. We've found the badger. I've heard and seen the minks, but not been able to kill one yet. I've heard pigs, wild boar, but not seen or killed one yet. Keep saying like, you know, these little fucking duck shit. We've not seen any. We've seen the pheasants, but not been able to take one out. I think, to be honest with you, they've ruined this game in one way. And I say that because it's like you're not seeing as many like animals on the maps than you used to when they first brought it out. You know, there used to be a shitload of animals you could target and shoot. But now, you know, it's very limited on the animals. For me, it is anyway. You know, they're making the maps a little bit more smaller, but charging more fucking money for it. Because I thought this map would have been bigger than that. Come on. Look how small that map is to some of the maps they bought out. Like, you know, Yukon, Silver Ridge. They are big maps. No, the dog is always fucking stuck behind me sometimes and never following me. Or he loses the tracks and never like attempts to like track an animal properly. And to like, you know, make it a lot more difficult for, you know, for you to even see an animal from a distance is like ridiculous, because like they hear you from like 300 metres or so away now. I think in the first time when they brought the game out, you was able to get like 100, 150 metres away before the animal spooked. It's more like doubled now. So even if you hear an animal, just guarantee that you're not going to get it unless, like, you know, you're walking like prone constantly. So they can hear you on the ATV as well. And that spooks them quite, you know, quite regular. And then you got the dog out, you know, that can spook them as well. As I keep saying, I think they should have like addressed bugs a lot more and got them sorted out, than rather keep bringing out maps or DLCs for like new weapons and shit. So I still want to find, you know, problems in the game. I know you can't iron out every single bug, but when it's been like addressed and they've been told about a million times, you know, can't think, oh, you know, this is happening, that's happening, and they don't address it. They don't fix the damn thing. Oh, that's mine, and we're not going to worry about that. Let's just pump out a new map, that'll have to keep them happy, you know, a bit more money in their pocket, you know, kind of thing. links of what I've seen on this map so far. One lynx that was running across the field just now. A deer. 2 deers that we took down. No, 1 deer we took down. That one we just seen, but it ran off. Badger we killed. So 110 metres away. Now, one time you used to be, I had to play this game and like they wouldn't detect you for like, you know, 50, 60 metres away. But now it's like 300 metres they can detect you and they run off because they get spooked. Well, I say put the feeders down. Well, I ain't got a feeder with me. I don't think. No, I don't have the feeders with me. I think I left them on another map. So I might have left them on either Silver Ridge or Yukon. I'd only say the map's worth it if, that's a big if, you had a decent amount of animals on the map, but I ain't seen fucking shit, mate. Not seen fuck all. So 1 herd of white deer, and we took 1 of them out, which was a level 3. We had 1 badger, and that's it. And now we've got all the animals, which is supposed to be 19 I think on here. 16, 19. We've heard the duck, we've heard the wild boar, we've heard the badger, we've heard the minx, and we've heard deer. 5 animals we've heard. I've only seen 4 of them. So where the fuck are all the other animals? Where's all the other fucking deers? Where's the road here? Where's... Where's the... I ain't heard or seen a fox on here. Not gonna get him, he's gone already. He's miles away by now. They get away so quick, I tell you. as with the deer ring you saw earlier, it didn't even spot it, and it didn't even bring the blood up until like 15 seconds later. I don't believe it. No blood coming up. No blue trail coming up. Yeah, look, we did get it. But it's not no, look how long it took for it to come up on the screen. Shouldn't take that fucking long. Fucking work, dog. I don't think he's gonna go down. Still 75. See, why is he over there? What, even the dog ain't tracking. Fucking deer went this way, you dopey cunt. I'm down to 25, rather quickly, right? A second ago it's like 75, and then suddenly now it's 25. I tell you, this game's still fucked up, man. No, I just don't understand it. Why they keep bringing DLCs and maps and shit like that out when there's still fucking load of bugs in the game. Yeah, don't you worry, dog. I fucking found him on my own. Because you dopey cunt, didn't do your job. I'm saying that looks a bit like an albino, but it's not, is it? It's just white spotted. That is only a flesh hit as well. We think about going back on Red Dead Redemption tonight. RD2, RD, R2, but I don't think I'll bother. You can sort something out in a week and tell you I've been fucking tired over the last couple of days. Very tired. Not wanting to do hardly any gaming. I don't think I even played hardly Red Dead Redemption 2 for about 2 days. Oh, for fuck's sake, give me a break. Not gonna get me. Tell you, don't be like fucking man. didn't he fucking go? I have a scope out. What a lot of bollocks, man. I ain't gonna get him from here. Just wasting ammo. All those shots are not one hit. That one got. We got one out of all that fucking lot. What a load of bollocks, eh? What a load of fucking bollocks. Well, that's the first pheasant we got. Silver. Our first pheasant. And there was about fucking a dozen or so there, wasn't there? And I've got 11 shots left. Might miss a fucking building up here. I know some lookout towers will act as a house as well on some of the maps, but I mean this one is. No, come all the way up here. Unless it's going to give me on map access to show me where the nearest house is. Nearest house is over there. We've got to get there, haven't we? Got to go there so I can fucking log off. Another 1 kilometres, 1.5 kilometres. So there's another fucking thing that bugs me, you know. If they can make, in some of the games, a lookout tower, as a lookout tower in a house, like a waypoint, so you can spawn there, why can't I do it here on these maps as well? I don't think there's even that many fucking houses on here. Probably about half a dozen, if that. Usually you can tell if there's a house on the spotted road thing, you know. Might, so like there might be a house there. Possibly one over here. So that's how I normally find them anyway. I like these little dirt trails. That's how I found most of them on the Silver Ridge when I first started playing the game anyway. I didn't really bother looking at other people's videos trying to find them, but if I got stuck, then I'd probably watch a video, try and find out where the houses are. Maybe get to this place quick, so I need a fucking bathroom trick. If I see any animals, I'm not going to bother shooting. I just need to get to this waypoint. Probably right down on the fucking beach somewhere. Yeah, so if you've not played this map already, it's going to take, because you've got to download, well, when you log on to your I'm on PlayStation 5. As soon as I turned on my PlayStation 5 and hit the icon, it took 8 minutes for the download, then it took another 8 to 10 minutes for it to copy the upload, and then it took another minute or two to pay and download the map. So you're talking about 18 to 20 minutes before you can actually play the game. So while you wait for it to download and upload, you might as well make a cup of coffee or watch some fucking videos or something. And I've got a high speed internet, you know, I've got a 100 gigabit connection. It still took ages for it to download. I might come on here tomorrow for a little while, but I don't know yet. So I'll be on Red Dead Redemption 2. Playing on there and fucking around with the mods and shit. Because this game ain't really making me that happy, to be honest with you. Kind of like depressing and stressful because you're not seeing fuck all. And the only deal we've seen is road here, not seen any other ones. There's meant to be 4 or 5 different deers on here. Seen them, the minks, but not been able to shoot it. The badgers would kill one of those. 2 roe deers we've killed. But that is it. As soon as I get to this fucking house, I'm logging off. Badgers. Yeah. See, like the badges are more on the up here in the hills. Not really down there in the foresty area. Nothing there. Not a damn fucking thing. We've got an house. We've got a house. I can open up the house and log off. This one I think's actually got a flagpole at last. The other ones didn't. I don't really understand why they put a cemetery in the map with, like, you know, a couple of stupid hats, a witch's hat and a cowboy hat, with a next to it with a 1900 probably like rifle. Just don't understand that. That's your ammo room. And this is the bedroom. Right, I'm calling it there, guys. Cheers for watching. Don't forget, give us a like, share, subscribe if you're not already done so, please. And I'll catch you later. Bye for now.